Hello friends, and welcome to this video. I am clearly not a vlogger because I do not know how to do a proper intro. So we are just going to jump into this video. I'm gonna have some wine, so if you wanna get some wine and do this with me, I'm gonna go through Like to Know It and talk about what it is, how to use it, why I'm using it, kind of my goals with it, and things like that. So if you are curious about Like to Know It, you are in the right place. So what is Like to Know It? Like to Know It is a platform that bloggers and influencers use to conveniently allow their followers to shop all of their looks, whether it be their clothes, their home decor, beauty products, I think even wine. There are some really great things happening on Like to Know It. So I received a message that was kind of like, I'm curious about Like to Know It. It seems a little sketchy to me. Can you kind of touch on that? So I'm going to touch on that. I promise you guys, it is a complete valid thing. The only thing you are shopping are the links that we use, which I can't speak for every influencer, but for me, it's going to be a lot of Target. It's going to be a lot of Bed Bath & Beyond. I mean, just stores that I use that probably everybody uses. American Eagle, just name brand places. You'll probably see Kendra Scott on there, some makeup, but again, my makeup will probably be tied to either Ulta or Target. So I cannot speak for every influencer, but for myself, I can say that my links are going to be 100%, valid white websites that, everyone uses. So I know it seems a little sketchy, but I promise you it's not. The app allows the influencer or blogger to make a very small commission. And when I say very small, I do mean it's pretty small. It's a pretty small commission. It's a percentage of the product. So obviously the more expensive of a product, the more commission the influencer or blogger will get. A lot of the products I will be sharing will be very budget friendly because we are a one income family. And I like a good deal. So a lot of my stuff really is small commission, and I am 100% okay with that because something is better than nothing, right? And I was actually reached out to by a sweet friend in January. It was after Christmas, so yes, so January, about Like to Know It. And she was like, girl, you should be using this app. You share all of your products and you're not making any commission off of it. And I had been introduced to Like to Know It a little over a year ago, I would say, when I first started blogging, so maybe 2 years ago. I don't remember. It was a while back. And honestly, it just intimidated me. I saw a lot of really big bloggers and influencers using them, and I was like, I have like 1,000 followers. I can't do this. It is something that you have to actually apply for and be accepted to. And I was very scared of rejection. So I held off probably as longer than I should have. I was good with my little collabs that I was doing. I loved them. They were fun. Some of them brought in commission and some of them did not. So it was definitely just something that I was really doing just as a side gig for fun, which honestly this is too. But the thing that I really am loving about Like to Know It is that I get to share the products that I genuinely love with you guys and link them right away, instead of being like, oh, it's from Target, go find it. Or me, searching for a link and then sending it to one person and then I have like 15 other people asking. So, it just kind of makes things really convenient, and you get to support your favorite bloggers or influencers, which is something that I really love and take to heart because, like I said, we are a one income family, and right now this is just kind of something I'm doing for fun and maybe get to bring in a little bit of income for my family. So that's kind of cool. So how to use Like to Know It. This was where I got a lot of questions. You guys were a little bit confused on how to navigate the app, and guys, I was with you. I was totally with you. When I downloaded the app, I was like, I followed, I think, 2 people, and that was it, because I was just like, I don't know how to do this. So if you are not familiar with Like to Know It, then stay tuned for the very, very end of this video, because I'm going to do a screen recording of how to follow your favorite bloggers and influencers, find new bloggers and influencers, and shop their looks. So definitely stay tuned for that. But how to use it. So you're going to download the app, Like to Know It. It's in the App Store. And you are going to basically create your own profile and connect it to your Instagram. So it makes it very easy to do all of that. That part is very easy. So once you are connected and everything, you can start looking for influencers. You can start looking for your bloggers, your influencers, the people that you want to support, and start following them and shopping their links right away. If you want to find your blogger or influencers or whoever right away, you can go to their profile on Instagram, and they will either have it, I would say most everybody that uses Like to Know It has their link in their bio. So I have mine under Shop My Faves. So you can just go to the link in my profile and a bunch of different things come up and you can shop my faves. And that is where all of my links for Like to Know It will be. And yeah, you'll be able to shop my stuff and I'll make a small commission. There will be some links in there that I probably wouldn't get commission off of that I just want to share with you guys. And that's totally cool too. I love that. I love sharing with you guys. So that just, keep that in mind too. For me personally, I don't know if every influencer is like that. Just me personally, there will be some links in there that I probably won't get commission from, but that I genuinely love their products and I want to share it with you guys. So find your blogger or your influencer, check their bio for their Like to Know It link. It would probably be under, like shop my page or shop my favorites, something like that. Or you can check their posts. A lot of bloggers and influencers actually have their account linked to their posts. I do not go that route just because, that's just not something that I want to do. So everybody is different. But yeah, you can also find their profiles from their posts. Check their bios and their posts. And then, so from there you would just give them a follow. You will get notified when they post new things. A lot of the time I post things on my Like to Know It account before I actually post them to my Instagram. So if it's something that would go quickly, my followers would get the first, kind of like, hey, Macy just posted this. And then, I would share it on my Instagram a few days later or something like that. So it can be super, super beneficial. You would be supporting your favorite bloggers or influencers, and it's just really convenient. So like I said, I will do a video at the end of this video on a tutorial of how to just kind of navigate the site and things like that. So I will walk through all of it with you. Why I choose to use Like to Know It. It was kind of like I said before, I was already sharing products with you guys. I was taking the time to create the content for them, make them really sound appealing and things like that. And then I wasn't getting the commission for it. And so, I don't have Instagram as as like a job or things like that. But if I'm taking the time to create this content for you guys, even though it is something I very, very much enjoy, is creating content and taking pictures and sharing with you guys, I feel like it's really nice to make that small commission and possibly bring in that small income for my family. So I would say, I'm using it because I think it's a really convenient way for you guys to shop my favorites, but then also it's a really nice way for me to be able to be like, hey, I am bringing in a little income this month. Like, that's really cool. And things like that. So that's kind of why, I chose to apply, even though I did not think I would be accepted. That's kind of why I wanted to jump into Like to Know It. It's been extremely helpful for me, and I've already started seeing commission come in, which is really cool. It really makes my tummy get butterflies, because I'm like, wow, like my followers, you know, really do like my stuff. Like, they don't just follow me just for the heck of it or to make fun of me or whatever. Like, you guys really are liking what I'm sharing, and so that makes me really excited. So that's kind of why I am choosing to use it. Some goals that I have with it, and I just want to go over this really quickly. Like I said, I do not do Instagram as a job. It is something that is fun for me. I really do love sharing my life with you guys. I love being vulnerable. I've kind of had to dial back a little bit just to kind of protect myself, but I want to be that person that you follow, that you're like, wow, this girl is a real person. You know, like, I share my messiness with you guys. I share the tough stuff. I share, you know, that my marriage is not perfect, that my kids are not perfect, that I am not a perfect mom, that my house can be messy, that sometimes we get McDonald's for dinner. Like, I want you guys to be able to relate to me. So that is something that I will always stay tried and true to, is always being authentic with you guys, always being real. And so, you know, using Like to Know It is going to benefit my family, yes, but I am not using it as a quick way to make a buck. I am not just going to share random stuff with you guys that I don't use, that I don't have, that I don't research. Everything I share is going to be stuff that I genuinely love, that I use, and things like that. So, you know, when you see these posts coming in, things are definitely going to change on my profile a little bit, just to kind of fit into the Like to Know It type thing. I promise you guys, I'm still staying true to who I am. And, you know, I'm just really using this as a way to continue to share things that I love with you guys, have a creative outlet, and then, you know, like I said, make that small commission for my family. So that kind of wraps this video up. I hope that this kind of helps some of you guys. I completely understand that this can be a little confusing, because I was a little confused at first too, but hopefully I cleared some things up on what it is, how to use it, why I'm using it, and that I promise to you guys that I will stay true to who I am, that I'm not just going to flood your feed with random things that I don't even use, and things like that. So if you are interested in seeing how the app actually works and things like that, stay tuned. I will attach a screen recording of how to navigate the app. So if you got through this whole video, I didn't even finish my glass of wine. Really proud of myself, because this wine is delicious. But if you made it through this whole video, thank you. Thank you for supporting our little family and our little blog. It's been really, really fun. And yeah, I look forward to continuing to share things with you guys. So, cheers. Okay, first things first, you're going to open up your Like to Know It app, and this is what your home screen will look like. You're gonna go ahead and go over to the search bar, and go ahead and click in the search bar and move over to influencer search. I am using my sweet friend Ashley as an example. So this is her page, this is all of her links and things like that. So I'm gonna find something that I want to shop. And I'm gonna shop this dinosaur shirt, because Matthew loves dinosaurs. So I'm gonna click on it, and I'm gonna hit shop now, and it's gonna take me directly to Old Navy to then place my order, and using this link will give Ashley some commission. Another way to do it is to go directly to your influencer or blogger's Instagram and click the link in their bio. Mine has Shop My Favorites, and that will take you directly to my Like to Know It account, and you can click on any picture, then click on the product picture, click Shop Now, and it will take you directly to the link of that item. So I hope that helps you guys.